It's your boy Moseefus, and I'm in the house with co-host The Chat.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Almost did it again. I gotta stop trying to do the intro in the beginning of the videos. I do my intro in between videos now because I don't want to add too much time. It's the second time around. The most popular shuffle? No, they added newest shuffle. Shout out my man Tim. He's the most recent added to the list right now. And then we got a whole bunch of candies. We got some marks. We got day 2. More mark. Yeah, all right, okay. You guys been working, man. All right, let's get the shuffle on, y'all. See what we got here. Yeah, the mad people Compton. Hey, what's even stupider? Oh, we got REN. Oh my God. No, I'm joking. What's even stupider is like sometimes when they're like their blood or whatever, they can't say Compton, but they're from Compton, so they say Bompton. That one guy Bompton G Uno. Hey, that's crazy. That's just crazy, man. REN Genesis. It came out 2 years ago. Now, my history of REN is well documented. I've grown to respect REN for his skill and his ability to do many things in music. Like he plays guitar, he remixes reggae music, he does soulful type music, but it's his rapping that have gotten most into trouble with. It's just sometimes way too frantic, and he sounds like a very spastic Eminem without any type of edge. But I've grown to accept and appreciate what he does. So let's see where this falls. I'm gonna say our REN fan in the squad is Ghoul Gang. Ghoul Gang is our resident REN fan. So I'm gonna say it's Ghoul Gang's fault. She's very persistent in adding this REN and showing me that REN is of quality, you know. And damn, there's a whole bunch of REN on this goddamn list, man. I think she did all this. There's 10 REN joints on this list. There's 10 REN joints on this motherfucker. Alright, this is REN Genesis. Let's check it out, y'all. Pocket bit bookies.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by your property, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. Like sometimes it's
okay.
When I'm by myself,
So he has Lyme disease, and most of his struggle bars seem to come around his mental and physical health problems. And it's very hard in a genre like hip hop where the struggles that are often rapped about are losing loved ones, you know, beef, and one of your man's getting killed or doing time or having strung out parents or being abandoned. It's a lot of really tough issues that some artists cover in their music. So when you do struggle bars and it's of things that people consider less of a struggle, it tends to not work with all audiences. Now it's going to be a set group of audience that this is going to work with, specifically the audience that wouldn't be able to relate to what the other rappers are talking about, and they're gonna be like, okay, we could relate to this, and to each their own. But he does it fairly often. All right, check it out. Oh, maybe it's Timinator. This could be Timinator.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this, don't mention it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with.
Is he putting soda on his chips and milk? What the fuck is he doing? Is that salt? Is that how they have salt and pepper shakers?
My mind starts drifting somewhere
That's liquid.
else. It's not inside
Is
this,
that
don't
soy
mention
sauce?
it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe
Salt
it's cause
and
life is a
vinegar. Shout out
lottery, but an
Daddy.
anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. No, I was late for the art. No, I was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
I'm not mad at that part.
Genesis.
This beat does kind of bang. This beat does kind of bang. I can't lie.
Genesis.
You just gonna waste that food?
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts
You're not
drifting
wrong.
somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine.
Okay. So this is pretty good. This is actually on one of my better REN interactions here. But I'm gonna be a video nerd for a second here. I feel like the stabilization of this camera was done in post, and that's why you're seeing all these weird artifacts pop up in this actual video. It looks to me like they shot it without an actual stabilized camera, and they stabilize it in post. And when you stabilize things in post, there's going to be a lot of jumpy zooms and a lot of shifting of actual perspective. And I think that's what's going on. Yeah.
Beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined.
And they did a good job with it because it's corrected in a lot of spots. Like you only see it for a brief second, but that's a lot of freaking work. If my suspicions are correct, this video took a lot of work.
With a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. I find freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. No, I was late for the art. No, I was late for the art. Genesis rain and it rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. Genesis.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this one. Okay, that was REN. Let me finish. That was REN Genesis. That was a good track. What I appreciated probably the most out of that track was, well, the pretty digestible hook and chorus, but the tone. His tone was not as spastic as I've come to expect from Ren rapping. That was good. That was good. And I feel like, Eugene, you're right. You're right. Struggles should not be weighed against each other. And an artist's introspection and honesty should be always appreciated. And that's definitely something that you're getting from Ren. Ren is always going to give you introspective and honest bars. And I'm sure his fans really appreciate that about him. I'm sure that ingratiates him to a lot of people. That was good. That was good. I'm told that Terminator added a whole bunch of Ren stuff, so it's maybe Terminator as well. We can end that one. That was good.
Okay, this is bullshit. Moseefus was an asshole. Moseefus was a petty, immature, selfish man. Oh, he was good at one thing. That's bringing the worst out of everybody he met.
Yeah! And that nigga owe me $5.